going on, you guys? It's the week after Canelo Triple G 3. And a lot of people seem to believe that Canelo Alvarez isn't the same guy. They question why wasn't he able to stop that version of Gennady Golovkin? That version of Golovkin wasn't the Golovkin that we used to seeing, right? I think the last bit of Triple G we seen was the Murata fight. And after that, we got what we saw this past September 17th, right? But Canelo Alvarez after the fight. And you guys remember I did that video about Canelo's attitude. He was upset. He was angry after the fight. Check it out.
Guys, always I say this, you share that video and put whatever you want. When I say I don't want to fight Mexican, it's because I represent Mexico. And that's why. But I don't care. I fight anybody. And I fight all my entire life anybody. What do you think? I don't want to fight with Juan Mexico or Benavidez. But look, I hear his dad talking a lot of shit. But look, he's accomplished nothing. One single champion, Anthony Dirrell. Please, don't disrespect myself. Please, guys.
Now, after hearing what he had to say, yeah, the whole Mexican fighter thing, Canelo knows that that's coming up. He knows that Benavidez is the guy that's likely next in line for him if the sanctioning bodies step in. So this is why Canelo Alvarez is probably upset. It's a lot of pressure on Canelo. A lot of pressure. This is what happens when you're at the top, though. Because fans want to see him fight these guys now. They want to see him fight the likes of Benavidez. These are the fights that people want to see. He said that he'll fight anybody. He said he'll fight anybody. I've been fighting professional my whole life. I fight anybody my whole life, right? But Benavidez reacts and he says this. How much champions did he beat before Mayweather gave him an opportunity to fight him? This dude is a hypocrite. I guess winning a WBC intern belt doesn't mean you will get a chance to fight for a world title anymore. This is a joke ready. The fans want to see me and Canelo, and that's it. They don't want to see anything else. Let's give the fans what they want. That's what Benavidez had to say in response to Canelo saying he ain't done nothing. But Benavidez is, they was talking a lot of trash, right? They was talking some trash. And Canelo Alvarez said they did nothing. You guys did nothing. See, when other guys talk trash, though, Canelo, Caleb Plant, Triple G barely said anything. You know what I'm saying? If I'm honest, he didn't say nothing for Canelo to be that damn upset. I think Benavidez and them, his team, his family said much worse. I think Demetrius Andrade over the years have said much worse.
Pound for pound, I'm the best. I'm Canelo.
Much more disrespectful than any of these guys have been. And yet, and still, you don't want to even acknowledge these guys, right? But let's just be honest, folks. Based off what we've seen against the last Triple G fight, it's safe to say that Canelo Alvarez is likely to struggle or even lose against any of these guys at this point. He just hasn't gotten any better. Now, Canelo Alvarez, like I said before, he may be burnt out. Either he's falling down a hill, aka leaving his prime, right? Or he's burnt out. He needs to take a break, a good break. I mean, he fought what? In 4 years, he fought 8 times, something like that. That's quite a bit for a guy that's making as much money as he's making. He's been fighting pretty often, so maybe Canelo Alvarez is burnt out. Maybe he's burnt out. Maybe the Oscar Valdez T situation that really affected everything, right? That could be that as well. But Canelo got a lot of shit ton of fights. Like I said before in my question video on Bushido Boxing TV. Go subscribe to Bushido Boxing TV. But the question is, Canelo on the decline? I think he is. I think he is on the decline. He got a lot of fights. He just ain't looking good. He hasn't been looking good. And I pay attention to these things. He hasn't been looking good lately. Imagine him in there with Benavidez, a young, explosive, Benavidez, who throws a lot of punches. He's not just about to throw a jab at you every 30 seconds. So Canelo said he was angry and tired. He didn't really want to talk about it no more. And, it is what it is. Canelo, I think he said he wasn't coming back until next year. September of next year is when Canelo likely will be coming back, he say, from risk of injury. So like I said, folks, he might want to just take a break, right? He might just want to take a break. I mean, he made a shit ton of money, right? He made a shit ton of money. It's time for Canelo to take a break, or even because if he fights again, it's likely, he wants to fight John Ryder, right? He's picking and choosing his opponents amongst all this good competition out here. So he's trying to pick a guy named John Ryder to continue his European tour, man. This is Shelby talking about Canelo Alvarez, and this is why a lot of fans are turned off by him, man. I really just don't know what else to say. I mean, all I can say is this: he just needs to take a fucking break, man. He needs to take a break. He looks like a burnt out fighter. Canelo Alvarez looks like a burnt out fighter. Like, subscribe, Hodge Boy. Peace out.